Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as y'all know, the biggest news in sports media, I believe by far right now, is the drama going on in Undisputed. And it's really turning into something else. You know, now as you watch these shows, you know, funny enough, I believe it was in January where Skip and Shannon originally had that blow up over Damar Hamlin. I think it was in January. And I said, you can go back and look at the videos there on the channel. I said that I always noticed that there was something off about their body language. I always said, you got the people that follow this platform will tell you that I said that. I said it was something off with their body language. I said I always noticed that whenever it came the time to for them to dap up in the beginning of the show, number one, Shannon would always be the first one doing it. He would always be the one reaching across the table, and Skip would always half-heartedly do it. Some people said, "Oh, you're reading into it. Ah, blah 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 blah. You're reading into it. They're just acting." That's what these jokers were telling me. Oh, they're just actors. Like I said, they ever cast somebody to act anything. Oh yeah, they're just actors. Blah blah blah. They're just entertainment. That's what it is. I said, nah, something is off about that. That little thing says a lot. Well, turns out that there was actually more to it. Because if you're struggling to give somebody a dap just to start off the show, you already know something is off, right? Months later, we then find out, there was some drama in Hollywood after all, and now we're finding out just roughly a week ago that Shannon Sharpe will no longer be on Undisputed beyond the month of June or the NBA Finals, which is just incredible to me. Which is just incredible. I mean, we watch the shows. We clearly know that now that they're faking it. And it goes to show you how people can really fake things. You'll be thinking one thing is one way from the outside, and the inside is something else. Welcome to Instagram, where everybody's living a great life, where everybody's happy on Instagram, everybody's rich. Instagram is the biggest cap going on right now in the world. IG. If you want to see the biggest capping people in the world, go on IG. You'll see where everybody's happy, everybody's rich, everybody's smiling, every day is sunny. There's no issues. Oh my God, me and my boyfriend or me and my girlfriend, we're just having a good old time every single day. We don't argue, we don't fight, nothing like that. That's the world we're living in right now. So anyway, ever since the news came out that we heard that John Morant, that Shannon Sharpe was going to be leaving the show, the next question was, who's going to be his replacement? Apart from what happened, who's going to be his replacement, right? Now, we all know that a suitable replacement will most likely come in-house. It would be someone within the Fox Sport family tree. So the minute people started to understand that, then a lot of people started to speculate. Would it be this guy? Would it be Chris Broussard? Would it be Nick Wright? Would it be Joy Taylor? Would it be this person? Would it be that person? Everyone is speculating. Then this morning, came across an article here from frontofficesports.com, and they themselves are now saying that, wait a minute, we have an idea of who could be the possible replacement for Shannon Sharpe on Undisputed. But before we get into that, this video is brought to you by sponsor Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, etc. by using the link in the description below. Also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let me just get into this article here. It says, LaShawn McCoy could replace Shannon Sharpe as Skip Bayless's partner. Ex-NFL star will seek Shannon Sharpe's morning show role, but domineering Bayless will have the final say on Sharpe's replacement. LaShawn McCoy is emerging as an early possible contender to succeed Shannon Sharpe as Skip Bayless' debate partner on Undisputed. The former NFL star, co-host of FS1 Speak, is expected to have an extended audition with the erasable Bayless once Sharpe takes his contractual buyout from Fox Sports. Two sources with knowledge of the situation told Front Office Sports. The ex-NFL running back, nicknamed Shady, is still relatively green TV-wise. The six-time Pro Bowler only joined FS1 in September 2022 after a 12-year NFL career with 4 teams, but McCoy knows how to get into the end zone. During the last 2 years of his pro football career, McCoy earned Super Bowl rings with Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City's Chiefs, and Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Buccaneers after the 2019-2020 season. McCoy Speak co-host Emmanuel Acho and Joy Taylor are also candidates to succeed Sharpe after his 6+ year run with Bayless on the morning Embrace debate show. Dito for Nick Wright, the opinionated and talented co-host of Fox, First Things First. Outside of FS1, the sports cable network could make a run at ESPN's Max Kellerman, Keyshawn Johnson, and NFL Network / ESPN's Michael Irvin. And then the article basically goes on to say that. So we're potentially looking at LaShawn McCoy. What are my thoughts on this? Well, it has been reported recently that Skip Bayless does not like to be challenged. And I think Shannon Sharpe did a very good job challenging Skip Bayless with logic, right? Skip would have a lot of Swiss cheese arguments that I noticed Shannon Sharpe would poke holes into them very, very easily, right? So that's my real thoughts about this. My real sentiment is this. I think Skip is looking for someone that is not as savvy as Shannon Sharpe. I think he's looking for someone that won't challenge him, at least on a consistent basis, at least intellectually. It's what I think. This is what I think. That's exactly what I think. I don't think he wants someone that could really go back and forth with him, and really hold his own against Skip Bayless. I feel like Skip wants to be, without a doubt, the smartest guy in the room at all times. He doesn't want anybody to be able to beat him with logic and arguments that make sense. I don't think he wants that, right? I think he wants someone to kind of, while they're talking to Skip, while the person is talking, if Skip talks, you pause and let Skip kind of interrupt you swiftly. You don't try to interrupt Skip. This is just my thoughts. Some people can say, oh, you're taking it. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I don't really think he wants that intellectual challenge. Another thing, LaShawn McCoy, from watching him on Speak, LaShawn McCoy seems to be a Kevin Durant fan. And I believe in order for that show to work, you need someone that's a LeBron James zealot. Right? You need someone that's a LeBron James zealot, which is why I think maybe a Nick Wright would work, because Nick Wright and Skip Bayless are two polar opposites when it comes to LeBron, right? You need to have that. You need to have to kind of have that counterbalance. You need to have that friction there, the yin to the yang, because otherwise, how's it going to work when two people support the same athlete? And then if you go out there and get someone that's not really a LeBron zealot, you'll know that this person is up there essentially faking it, right? And you don't want to get yourself in a situation like that. To me, I don't think Skip really wants to be challenged anymore. I don't think he wants that intellectual back and forth. And he may look for someone that won't really give it to him that way. This is what I think. I think you're going to see something pretty watered down, because you got to hand it to Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, apart from his LeBron takes, he was excellent. He was excellent. Made a lot of sense. He used a lot of logic, and he also did have an NFL background, right? Because Skip would throw out a lot of terrible arguments in terms of their premise, and Shannon Sharpe will be able to poke holes in them rather quickly. So I don't think that's what he's looking for. I think Skip wants to win those debates. And I think it really bothered him that he wasn't winning those debates on a consistent basis. I really believe so. And he may just look for someone that will give him the easy W. Some people will feel like, oh, what are you trying to imply? I'm trying to imply what the hell I just implied. That's just my take on it. And that's what I believe, truly. And I'm going to give the audience my real opinion on this. So these are my thoughts. The question to the audience is simply this. Who do you think would be a suitable replacement for Skip Bayless on Undisputed? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we catch you on the next show. Peace.